Hey, what's up, YouTube? Evan here from Reckless Mike. And here I'm going to talk about one of my favorite games on the ps2 and one of my prized possessions is The Suffering. So before I can talk about this game, I have to talk about another game, which is Fatal Frame 2. And the reason why I got to talk about this game is because when I originally bought The Suffering, I actually went into Walmart looking for this game. Fatal Frame 2 was actually advertised really big on Game Informer. Game Informer was a magazine company from GameStop, which I used to shop at a lot. And so when this game came out, they had a lot of advertisements for it. A lot of people were saying some really great things about this game. And I was kind of looking forward to playing it. Even though it was kind of not my style because, kind of give me Clock Tower vibes where you play as a girl and you only got some little stuff to defend yourself, no weapons or anything like that. Here, I believe you had a camera to defend yourself against the ghost. For a reason, the ghost did not like the camera. Now, I went to Walmart, purchased this game, was kind of excited to play the game to try out a new gameplay and whatnot. So, went to Walmart, went to go purchase the game. So I opened it up, sealed, whole 9 yards, and this is what I saw. Had the booklet, no game. Even opened up the magazine to see there was no game in here. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. So, naturally, I took it back to Walmart, and I'm over here thinking that they're not going to believe me whatsoever. I wouldn't believe me if I came in there and said, hey, I purchased a brand new game, open it up, there's no disc in here. I would thought that you were trying to hustle me. But, to Walmart's credit, they honored me on face value and let me pick out a new game. Ideally, I was going to try to get Fatal Frame 2, but they did not have it in stock. So, what I ended up doing was going to where they had the other game selections, and this is one of the games that I've seen, The Suffering. Now, this is all I had to go by. I knew it was made by Midway, which made the Mortal Kombat series. I saw a guy on an electric chair with these ghouly looking characters right over there. I flipped over the game itself. I saw this guy who I assume was the main protagonist because he was also right there fighting off an enemy that was like hanging on his body over there. I got to see some of the enemies and some of the ghosts or monsters. This is really all I had to go by. I did not have that much time to actually look at the other games and make my selection because, well, as you know now, even back then, they had all the games behind a glass case, and it wasn't like you could pick up each game and look at it in the back and determine if you like the game or not, or compare it to other games. So initially, all I got to see was this, and then I got to hold it, and I got to see that. Now, what I mean by I didn't have that much time, you don't want to take up the associate's time. They got other stuff to do. You don't want to be rude about things, and and I guess other people might have taken advantage of the situation and look at more games, kind of do some shopping around on the associate's time. It wasn't in me to do that. So I just picked this game. And, if it was going to be good, it was going to be good. If it was going to be bad, fuck it, it'd be bad. So luckily for me, it turned out to be one of my most favorite purchases, and this game don't get really talked about too much. It's but everybody who does talk about it sings its praises. So I never heard someone, go on video and say, this is the worst game ever made. I never heard that one before. If you have not played this game and you're into PS2 era type games, this game's great. You can play on the Xbox. It's available on PC. Highly suggest playing it. No matter what your platform is, this game is definitely worth it. Especially if you like playing like games from the 2000s era. The controls might take a little bit to get used to. They were just in the infancy on third-person shooters. An interesting note on this game, you can switch from third person to first person on the fly. It was just hit a button and you're in first person or third person. The benefit of that was you got to see things at certain angles which you couldn't see on the other camera. So that was a cool feature about this game. And another cool feature, if I need to sell you on this game even more, you play as a very capable character. Unlike the other games, which you may play, either you play as a very capable person, you just don't got a lot of ammunition or health products, or you play as someone who's kind of weak and gotta use all their brain power in order to get past the situation. This one you play as a very capable character, and once you get the game going, you just have an overabundance of ammunition and health items to go on. So basically, if you die in this game, it's mostly your fault. For the most part, there's some hard parts in the game, but the game is a really fun game to play. Some puzzle mechanics, but not too crazy. Just a really fantastic game to play. So when you open up the game, this is what you see. You got the game disc itself. Pretty cool game disc. The book itself, it's mostly in black and white, which is fine. And you got some advertisements for some next upcoming games, warranty information, registration, whole 9 yards. You got some, tips and tricks in the booklet itself. But, for the most part, I didn't even look at this book when I got the game. I just started playing it. The cool thing about PS2 is they got this memory card slot. If we don't know, back in the day, we had these memory cards. These memory cards what you had to use to save your progress within the game. Now, could have they made video games with hard drives in there so you did not have to buy a memory card? Yes. But this is how they used to hustle us out more money with more game accessories they had to get. So, but you can easily just slide the memory card in there, for safekeeping, whole 9 yards. Now, with this, you may think, oh, do I need a memory card for each game I have? No. These memory cards can probably hold at the very least 30, if not more, memory from, game saved areas from the video games you are playing. So, no, you did not have to buy a memory card for each game. That would have been a little ridiculous. Just if you want to place to store your games, you can store in one of your video game cases. And they all came with a sticker right here. I left one blank. I left the other one with a sticker on there just so I could tell the difference between the two. But, I was the one to put the sticker on here. And so this is my original memory cards that I got from eons ago. Back when I was a younger man, I should say. But yeah, so this is The Suffering from the PS2. A little bit about their packaging and a little bit about one of my favorite games of all time. Thank you for joining me for a little story time session. I will catch you guys on the next video.